Hi Rockstars, this video is about the second part of substituting variables as we work on creating a mathematical model of how energy is transformed. So in the previous video we talked about how to create that mathematical model, how to substitute in those variables, and we also talked about why anyone cares about that. This video is a chance for you to check uh, the relationship you found between E2 and E3. So how did you do on substituting those variables? So let's start with E2. First things first, here we are at E2. We need to identify the types of energy. So here at E2, we can see that there's just kinetic. So we've got KE2. We'll label that. And then at E3, here at 3, we need to look at what kind of energy we have here at 3. So here V3 is 0. So that means this cart is actually stopped. And then, so in this case, there's no velocity. That means that we're not going to have any kinetic energy, right? Something that's not moving has a velocity of 0 has no kinetic energy. But clearly here at 3, there's height. So here at 3, we're going to expect some of that gravitational potential energy. So the next thing we need to do is figure out what variables come with this kind of energy. So kinetic energy is equal to 0.5 mv squared. So here at KE2, we're going to have 0.5 times the mass, that's what m means, times the velocity squared. And that's just how it is. That's if you have a mass and a velocity, the velocity is always squared. It's how the world works. This V, right, we're here at V2, that's different than V3, it's different than V1, so we need to also make sure that we have 0.5 MV2, because that's a different location. So 0.5 MV2 squared here at 2. And then at 3, there's only GPE, so at 3 it's going to be M, G, and then H, and in this case you should have had, that would be H3, right? Because here at E3 there's this H3 height. So now we're going to write the relationship. This time I'm going to write it backwards from how we usually say it. Doesn't matter, it's an equal sign, so you can switch things around. The equal sign, you can always spin it. So E3 equals E2. So in this case, E3 we know, we figured out it's GPE3. So E3 is MGH3. And that's how I determined the location. And I figured out the relationship between the energies. And then I actually identified what type of energies are here. So that lets me substitute in gravitational potential energy is only affected by mass times gravity times height at 0.3. And then here at the bottom, it's only kinetic energy. And kinetic energy is 0.5 mv squared. So here at E2, you're going to see 0.5 mv squared. And this is how you substitute the variables into your energy relationship. You look at the energies, identify them, and then you make sure that you know the relationship between the energies, and then you substitute the variables in. So you're ready to solve.